Hi guys. Oh my gosh, I'm going live. Waiting to go home. What's up guys? I have some time to linger before I have to go home, before my choo-choo train. I just did 2 shows in New York City, and I do like to occasionally pop into Manhattan and do some comedy like tonight. And I did 2 shows at the Grisly Pear, which I gotta give the Grisly Pear credit. They're doing really great, and they now have 2 locations open. They have the downtown original location in MacDougal, and they also have a midtown location, which I've done shows at before. But tonight was just the downtown location. Oh no, I'm very careful to not get pushed on the tracks. Whenever I take the subway, I just like, well, my head is always on a swivel. It's always been that way. It's New York City, baby. So did the 8 and 10 show tonight at Grisly Pear, downtown MacDougal Street. And it's been a while since I performed there, and like I never want to prejudge an audience. I never want to go into a show, especially in the city, being like, I know these crowds are going to be fucking woke, they're not going to like me. Like I really try to not prejudge an audience, because I'm like, you know what? And on my first set, I didn't say anything about politics. I didn't say anything about my vaccination status. But on the second set, I'm like, you know what? Let me do some jokes about being unvaccinated. And it's great. It's crazy. Like then again, it could just be that these jokes are not well formed yet. But like, just my bringing up that I'm not vaccinated. Usually when I'm on the road, I go, I'm not vaccinated. That gets a woo. Not like I'm looking for an easy woo here. I'm definitely not. But I got no woo from saying, like, who else is not vaccinated in here? Who else is a pure blood? One guy sitting actually right in the front. And wouldn't you know it, that one guy was from Florida. So I was like, here you go. The only unvaccinated dude in the room is from Florida. And I was like, what are you doing here? I was like, isn't it nice they're letting us eat indoors again? Yeah. The first crowd was better overall. But again, I don't know if it's because I brought up my vax status that turned people off. What's up, Spectral? So here I am in beautiful Grand Central. It's very live. It's very alive and awake. No, nothing's open. I'm happy I could just get water. Like usually the Shake Shack is open. If I'm starving, I'll usually like get a lettuce burger here, a burger with no bun. Back on keto. I'm going back on it hard till the wedding. That's it. No more playing around. Gotta get svelte. Yeah, it's nice, but it's amazing how many people are still wearing masks. Like, look at these fucking people. It's amazing, like, just how many people, like, are just electing to wear masks. Like, yeah, over here, you said man in action. What's over here? It's crazy. Like, I would say on the subways, there's still a good, like, 30 to 40% of people still wearing them. But here it's like, yeah, this is actually a perfect example. It's like there's 5 people here, and there's 3 and a 5, and it's like, why you're with your friends? What are you doing? And I saw this guy, and I just tweeted it out. I was like, if the vaccine were a person, it would be this guy. And it was a guy with like basically like a death backpack, but he also had a mask on and like a shaved head with a head tattoo. I was like, wow, you look tough, but at the same time, not tough at all. Yes, of course they're upset. They can't fucking breathe. He did catch me. But anyway, this is just like your typical example. Let me tell you, like New York City has changed so much. This is a Saturday night in Grand Central. What is it? I just missed my fucking train. So it's like, okay, so it's 11:35 right now. Pre-pandemic, this place would be fucking packed. And same thing, MacDougal Street on a Saturday night would be fucking packed. And I should have live streamed on MacDougal Street. I meant to, but I forgot. More of the same. I meant to live stream MacDougal Street until I forgot. But pre-pandemic, MacDougal Street, that's like primo weekend going out time. And the streets would be packed normally. And they were not. They were not packed. It is like a real difference. I think I was talking to Sam Tripoli the other day because he still lives in LA. And he's like, a lot of people moved out. Mostly it's just like rich kids pretending to be tough, like having their I'm living in LA phase. And I feel like that is a good percentage of New York City right now. See, the most based people are you know, the homeless, basically. Oopsie. So yeah. Anyway, the shows were fun. I like to still perform. Like, as long as I'm still living in New York, I really should be getting up in New York City as often as I can, because why not? It's a good muscle to work. You have to be able to work a liberal crowd. And let's say there are some based people in the crowd, well, they don't feel so alone then if you can reach them. And the thing is, if you're not making people laugh, you want to make people think a little bit. But yes, no, I'm not. I will not be touching pee tonight. Like, okay, so this is pre I don't know what this guy's fucking doing, if he works here or not. But pre-panty, this would all be open. They'd be selling soup still. Like a lot of these food places went out. But now they've had to close off these sections because fucking homeless people would be in there jerking off and shit. So now I have nowhere to jerk off. So, but it was a really fun night. In between my sets, I went to the Comedy Cellar. My friend Gina Savage is one of the managers there. She briefly moved. She was, I think, managing West Side Comedy Club. Then she moved to Florida. Now she's back managing the Comedy Cellar. So it's good to see her. And I was just like amazed / proud of myself, because 2 years ago, I would have gone to the Cellar to hang out, right, for FaceTime. And I just had this insecurity. Like, you know, the Cellar is the #1 club in the city, and I always felt very insecure, like, oh, who's gonna see me here? I have so worried about fitting in, but at the same time, like, I'm not past there, but you still feel this pressure to like hang out there. And 2 years ago, I would have been all weird and skittish, and like, you're even insecure about like setting foot in there, but you have to like you have to show your face there. But today was so different. I went in there and it's like I could not care less. I never thought I would get to this point where I could not care less what anyone at the Comedy Cellar thought of me. And I don't mean that in a shitty, bitchy way. I mean that like, as like I'm so proud of myself. Like what I've been able to build for myself. The good feelings I have about my career in comedy has nothing to do with possibly the promise of getting past at any one particular club. And like, that's kind of the best feeling. It's kind of the best feeling to not need anybody, to not need like one particular club, because a lot of comedians are just like, they're like, it's kind of a desperation thing. You're like, I have to be passed at as many clubs, because how are you going to make a living otherwise? So, look up Dead Wing Dork next Simcast. Yeah, it's very freeing to be independent. And I went in there kind of not expecting anybody to like know me or recognize me, because I also haven't hung out. I have not hung out at the Comedy Cellar in probably 2 years. But I was talking to Gnome, he owns it. He was like, "What's up, Chrissy?" And I was like, "Oh my God. Hi." Because I think we were both, like it was just like chatting. Like, I'm not gonna, it's weird to feel like you are an equal to somebody who you previously might have been very intimidated by and like, oh my God, it's you. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, Matthew. Wow, thank you for the super chat. Matthew McKeel, when is Frankie coming back on again? Hello, Sydney. Hello from Sydney, Nova Scotia. He'll probably be on What Spot on Monday. Ken Patterson, I swear 20 years from now, we'll still see people in masks. Oh, we definitely will. The damage has been done. But thank God we got the NYPD. Ow, looking good. Yes. All right, I thought I would get at least a smile out of that guy. It was a bomb. Maybe he felt I was catcalling him. I didn't mean to. I was just like, hey, good job. He's probably just looking for people jerking off. Always red. I'm just loving your energy so here. Oh, thank you. Anyway, the point of what I'm saying is when you find yourself really wanting the approval and validation from other people, the opportunity there is to be like, what can I build up for myself that has nothing to do with the validation of outside sources? Like, what hard work can you put in? What habits can you develop? What can you create for yourself that has nothing to do with other people giving things to you? I think that was a cool, I guess, like lesson or something. This feeling of like, oh wow, I don't, like, if they called me tomorrow and said, hey, you want to audition? I'd be like, sure, great. But to not need any one particular club for relevance, for validation, for stage time, it's like kind of the best feeling ever. And now we have Magnolia Bakery. We can see behind the scenes. Look at this, they have all these color, this is like obviously for show, but all these cool color coordinated sprinkles. Just chilling, very clean back there. No mice running around, good to see. This place is great. Okay, they've obviously packed everything away, but their banana pudding is fucking worth getting off keto for. It's so fucking good. Like, it's 11:30. They should still be selling food here. And they were. Pre-pandemic, most of these things were open. But now they're like, nope, shut it down. Not enough business. Oh, they do still have some stuff out. Okay, let me tell you, if you're ever in Magnolia, the vanilla cupcakes are the best. And now they've got all this bread pudding, because that shit is like crack. Pecan cheesecake. These look good, but my favorite is the OG vanilla cupcake. It's not even cold out. Grand Central should be packed. This place should be full of drunk people getting food. It's nice to see cops though. Like, that's 2 now. Yes, this is Grand Central. Look, I like that the sink has become now just like, it's out of order. But there's like food in here. This is where homeless dudes wash their asses, so they have to stay out of order so no one tries to wash their ass in the water fountain. Yep. Yeah, this used to be packed this time of night, but it's not. Yeah, the crowds were kind of woke tonight, but you know what? I think for as long as I'm still living in New York and performing for New York City audiences, my goal is to, like, I guess, drive home my point of view even harder. Like, be less apologetic about being an unvaccinated person. Because I think people need to see more of that. I think people need to see, like, an out and proud unvaccinated person. Honestly, coming out to a room full of people and telling them you're unvaccinated, I think it feels like coming out. I mean, I've never had to come out, Never had to come out like as a gay, but I imagine that's what it feels like. What train do I need again? Oh, I think it's upstairs. Pure blood, baby. I'm gonna work on my pure blood jokes. Because I think the vaccinated, like, I would like to be a face for the unvaccinated. I would like to use my stage time for that. Like, of course, you know, make jokes, be funny. But I think it's helpful for people to see, oh, this is the part of Grand Central that usually tourists come here, and like one person will go there and one person will go over there, and they'll like get into the corner and like they'll be like, ah, and supposedly you can hear it on the other side. Every time I see somebody doing that, I'm like, ugh, you guys aren't from here, tourists. There must be some purebloods in New York, but I think they're very quiet. I think they're quiet and sheepish. So I think I'm gonna write more jokes about being unvaccinated and be like out and proud, you know? I think we should have an unvaccinated Pride Month. This is so pretty. Grand Central is so classy. Like, especially being from Long Island, like I spent years commuting in and out of Penn Station. It is like, ugh. It's such a joy to come to Grand Central. But here's what this is how you know Grand Central's doing well, because they're opening up a Lululemon. Lululemon coming soon. You know, if they were really smart, they'd keep the Lululemon open till like 2 a.m. and like let the fucking drunk white girls buy overpriced leggings. That's if they were really smart, they'd do that. Like, all these stores should be open. Whoa, the chat is flying. Former NYC pureblood here, now a New Hampshire resident. Keep the great work, Chrissy. Oh, thanks, Julian. I love screaming. It gives everyone the same look. You give those masked people like annoying person on the phone while driving. So many people wearing masks. And you don't know if these are people who wear the masks all the time or they just wear them to like commute or something. It's still fucking gay though. There's a lot of... There's one. There's one. There's one. Oh, extra special for an unvaccinated joke. Just do cardio on stage. Yeah. Well, here's the thing is I don't really want to make the crowd, like, if they're not, let's say they're, like, not based at all. There's another one back there, masked. I don't want to make a crowd nervous that they're going to get a heart attack, you know? I don't want to be like, good luck with the myocarditis, guys. Like, I don't want people thinking, oh, shit, am I going to get a heart attack instead of listening to my jokes? We got a interracial relationship here. This is New York City, baby. Fuck yeah, get it, girl. It's Saturday night. This guy's just going around wiping things off. Oh, they still got their Christmas decor up. How many masks people in here? There's one over there. There's one. There's one. She's also fat. Guys, if you've never been to Grand Central, it's still beautiful. Like, look how gorge. Do you know that they have different, like, constellations and astrological things in here? Opinionated news guy. I'm vaccinated because I'm in remission for lymphoma, but I don't care what everyone else does. You go, girl. Ooh, okay. See? Get it, don't get it. Just don't Just don't make people get it. Well, they've already done that. They've already forced people to get it, so it's hard to have that take. We got one guy coming up here. He's wearing a mask. Mask people. Oh, we got a masked person back here. Don't tell me what to do. I'll sit wherever I want. You're hungover. New York is so 2020. Honestly, you're right. So it's actually safe in New York despite... I mean, it depends where you go. Like, don't be an idiot. I would give props to Grand Central. Grand Central is one of the safest places in New York City. But this place will shut down. I think it honestly is closed between like 2 and 5, if I'm not mistaken. They'll just shut it down and not let people in.
Don't fall for it. Watch the
I like that the cops they chill right there
train.
with their feet up. Because there's no crime here in Grand Central. It's very safe. Oh my God, look, guys. A non-interracial relation. You never see that. Look, a heterosexual couple. You never see that.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're breaking up. No, they're probably in love. In love. Samuel, the infamous. How many mobsters do you think are in the concrete at Grand Central? Ooh, probably a good amount. Do you think the vaccine can spread like a STD? There's some conspiracies that say it's similar to HIV. I've heard those too. You know, I'm just not going to let any vaccinated people spit in my mouth. That's what I can do. What I like about the aesthetic of Grand Central, it's like they've seamlessly interpreted the Apple Store into, like, normally this little apple right there is lit up. But this whole, I don't know if you've ever been to Grand Central, guys, but all up in there is an Apple Store. It's pretty sweet real estate. I think I know, do I know any factoids about Grand Central? I think it was actually Jackie Kennedy who really fought to preserve Grand Central and make it like a landmark, because they wanted to demolish it and, well, no, they wanted to build on top of it, and Jackie Kennedy fought so that wouldn't happen. Like, if you ever come to New York, all around Grand Central, all skyscrapers, all super tall buildings. So imagine the money they can make off the real estate like above this, but they can't now. They can't build. Aldez Ward, thank you for the fitty. Thank you for the guided tour. Really enjoying your commentary. Oh, shucks. You know what's actually another very cool thing about Grand Central is there is over there lady cops. Lady cops for lady crime. Okay, I got distracted. So over there, above that balcony, there is like a bar. I think it's called I can't remember, but there's a very cool like speakeasy bar that it is definitely worth going to. You can't really see it, and I forget what it's called. Oh, it's called, I think, the Vanderbilt apartment, or no, it's called the Campbell apartment, and it's right above there. I went there once for an event. It's really like a beautiful speakeasy type bar that not a lot of people know about. Tartaria. Why on earth would I go to New York City? I'm saying if you have to, there are some fun things to do. That's what I should do, is make a begrudgingly New York City, like things to do in New York City if you must be here. Jan McMahon, landmarks preservation is a good thing. Yes, it is. Big Raj, thanks for the super sticker. Another guy doing same thing I'm doing. You know what I like about Grand Central is every time I walk past this door, I always know I have a full-size mirror to check myself out in. Yeah, it's fun, right? Like, I'll be walking and I'll be like, who's that? New purse from Christmas. Uh-oh. Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. Hudson News. This is the same company that are in like airports. Everything in here is a huge ripoff. You're not buying anything in here for less than $5. Huge ripoff. Like, if you're desperate, like, unless you're about to die of dehydration, then buy something from here. But if you if you can stand it, don't buy shit from here. It's a waste. Look, it's a dog. Oh, it's a police dog. Damn it. Oh. Hello. Are you working? Hello. Oh. Hello. He's like, I'm working. I am a police dog. You're so cute. You're so cute. Hi. Aww. Goodbye, dog. He's a good booby. Okay, this store I kind of really love. This is a store if it was open late at night. Oh, wow. Okay, usually they have all these little trees in these slots, but they've taken them down. This is a new store. But they sell these fun crystal trees. I can't imagine how much these are. These are probably like a fucking fortune. This is jade. I think that's jade. This looks like amethyst and something blue, maybe blue celestite, and this looks like pearl. It looks nice, but I don't think it has any crystal powers. This is pink quartz right here. And this is the amethyst base. And like, look at all those little ones. Oh, these are cool. These are really fucking cool. I can't imagine people are buying enough of these for this store to stay in business, but I guess they are. Got more cops. Cops are probably like, we want to hang out here because we don't want to actually break up any crime. And then this store, they've got like tiger's eye bracelets. Like, a lot of men's jewelry is gay, but some of this stuff is cool. Like, if you wear tiger's eye, it looks kind of neat. You think it's money laundering? Yeah, not a bad guess. Another one of those trees that I would not wear. Those I might. That one, no. See, that's the thing. The gays have ruined rainbows for non-gays. Not another one of these trees. These like little red bracelets that I'm not really a fan of. Ooh, it's a crystal garden. Oh, I guess these places are co-owned. But I have like window shopped in here. Everything is very, very, very overpriced. Very overpriced. Like, if you want to buy crystal stuff, honestly, Amazon's probably your best bet. And now we go to L'Occitane, which is what I call a good place to buy a gift if you have a woman that you don't know what the fuck to buy a gift for. Now, probably all of the Christmas packages are on sale. Like, these Christmas bulk sets are probably like, yeah, look, everything must go. If you have no clue what to buy somebody, like a woman, honestly, this is a good store to go into. They have actually a lavender thing that smells really good, like lavender lotion. I'm never gonna dance again. Dancing feet ain't got no rhythm. No, I'm never gonna dance. Overpriced glasses. You ever look at stuff like this? Like, obviously I would never be able to afford anything like this, but sometimes I go, okay, if I had to pick one, I'd pick this one. Look how sad. There's nobody here. This store went out. That store went out. That store went out. Oh, but Toomey's still here. People are always going to want overpriced luggage. Usually you see homeless people jerking off right here. I'm surprised there's nothing here tonight. No flash cast tonight. Yeah, I guess not. Ooh, I kind of like this backpack, but this looks like a baby backpack. Ooh, I actually really like that color brown. Sale. They say sale, but it's still gonna be hella expensive. And this is for men. I guess this is like, I would call this the Andrew Tate collection. It looks sort of fast and chic. Flashcast is over. No, I think they're taking a break. I think he's taking a break and then he's going to start streaming earlier. Like, I think he's going to start like at 8 or 9. Ooh, look, purple. That's pretty. Doo-doo-doo. What are they selling here? A little bit of everything. This store is like, we don't know what we're selling. Random shit. Like, jewelry not even nice enough. Like why? They also have fancy candles over here. Dip Dick. Overpriced candles. This is like rich lady candles. Like, I bet this candle down here is $100. What's up? What's up? Grand Central Market. Closed. Ooh, look, it's love. The look of love. They got coffee here. I think it's called Greg's Coffee. Or something. Oh, Cafe Grumpy. That's what's in here. Yak Torres. Fancy chocolate. Wow. Still? Really? Still? They should take that shit down. Guess what? I can buy chocolate from anywhere else. Yes, people are still wearing masks. That's why I zoom in on people. No, Grand Central is super safe. Look at these figs. Just kidding. But this used to be way more crowded at this time. Get out of my city. COVID does go to sleep at 10. Most people don't know that. God, I really I'm lusting over this luggage right here. It's big though. The Andrew Tate collection. This is the Top G collection. Do I laugh and point? I feel bad for people that are still wearing masks because they've been tricked. They have been tricked. Does it smell like sour milk? Only during the summer when the hot garbage water starts to boil. But that's always been the case. Ooh, look at the lotions. Look at the lotions. This place has great hand lotion. Here comes my boyfriend. Oh, that's a lady. Just kidding. The way I dance with you. Oh. Russell Hall, COVID goes to sleep at 10, but herpes is 24/7. Yes, it is. Let's double check when my train is. All the dumb kids are wearing stupid baggy jeans like this. Oh, whoop. That was close. They have these bougie screens installed. Jen McMahon, have you ever made candles? It's kind of fun. However, right now I like watching people on YouTube make designer soap. I never have. Wow, so many cops are hanging out here. I don't blame them. There's no crime here. That's where I want to be. We got people in masks. I would say 1 out of every 10 people wearing a mask, but that number goes up on public transportation.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm never gonna dance again. Got him. Got 2 more. You know what's cool is when you see certain people not wearing masks. And you're like, good for you. Look at this. Okay, they still have this. This is still up at Grand Central. Isn't this crazy? Like, they still have these on all of the screens. It's a little dystopian. And you're like, ew, really? We're still doing this? Yeah. I do feel like New York City is stuck in 2020. But they closed this off so people don't... I mean, you can still get down there. They just don't want as many people to go down there. Wow. But yep, this is beautiful, beautiful Grand Central. The ceiling is very pretty. Whoa, I'm gonna drop my phone on my head. Ah! Wow, this also makes you feel nauseous. Oh boy. You just found out Fauci's wife is head of the Department of Bioethics at the NIH. Where have you been? I do enjoy scallops. Mask, but it's down. Why have it if it's going to be down like that? Why? What's the point? What is the point? All right. Look at my cool boots. Look at my shoes. Alright. I'm never gonna dance again. Dancing, feeling no river.
This train is an off-peak train. Off-peak train. If you have an e-ticket, please make sure your e-ticket is purchased, activated, and ready for presentation. Please have all of these available for collection.
Alright guys, see you later. Thanks, bye.